Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
What's going on, lovely people? It's your boy Drift. Welcome back to another edition of the Daily News Show. Before we go anywhere, people, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification. And ignore the fact that I'm bunged up because Mr. Cold has tried to lick me down. But no, welcome all. Let's get into it now. This man on your screen right here, Renato Sanches, the links to Liverpool will not go away. £40 million is how much they want for him. He obviously plays in France now. He's had 2 good years, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people will look at his time when he came to England and everyone was a bit surprised, and you know what I mean, he didn't do anything at Bayern Munich, and they thought he would be like the new amazing superstar midfielder. I think we all did. It didn't quite work out, but he's had 2 good years in France. He's kind of got over his injuries. He had a good Euros. If I knew this player could stay fully fit and never ever have any injury woes whatsoever, I'd be very interested in this signing. He reminds me too much of Naby Keita right now. Are we just going to spend the whole time going, if he was fit, man, it'd be so good? I don't know. I leave that up to you people. But 40 million, which is a lot in our kitty as well. How are you guys feeling about this one? Let me know in the comments below. This guy here, Doku, little youngster, plays for Rennes, also in France. Liverpool are apparently very interested. He's seen as the long-term replacement for Mane as it goes. You know, obviously, he's a teenager. So father time is on his side. He had a good Euros. I mean, he didn't play that much, but when he came on, he was impressive. 38 million is how much they, if literally 45 million euros. If you offer 45 million euros, they'll talk. Apparently, that's their terms and condition. And we actually went for him when he was 15, and he wanted to go somewhere else to develop a bit better. And actually, there's a few articles that are quoting him from when he was 15 and saying somewhere along the lines of, I feel good enough that Liverpool will come back for me once I prove myself, kind of thing, or something to that effect. And that would say he's a little bit of a confident, cocky one there, isn't it? If that's true. He's a raw talent. I'd be very underwhelmed if this was the person we signed after waiting all this time in the transfer window. But I'm not doubting he may become a great player in the future. So I feel indifferent about this one. Again, I will leave it up to you guys in the comments. If he is the player that we move for, how would you feel? Would you be happy with that one? Let me know in the comments below, people. Moving on to this guy right here. Big up LFC transfer room. As always, Fiorentina will negotiate for Dustin Vlahovic on August the 15th. If they do not receive an offer of around 70 million euros before this date, he will remain in Italy for another season. A little bit like what Dortmund did with Jadon Sancho last year, where they were like, look, we're going to have to find our replacement. We want the player to be settled, to know what's going on, etc., etc. We ain't just going to sit around and wait for you to mess up our season. If you want him, you better holler in the next couple of days. I completely get where they're coming from. I can understand why both club and player would want the future resolved. He don't seem to be pushing away, and is happy to stay in Fiorentina. But will anybody come in for him? Tottenham apparently at the moment are looking at him. They've offered £50 million, which is quite close, to be honest, to 70 million euros. So we'll see if any developments continue there. 51 million apparently Tottenham have offered. I know he would definitely be a good signing for Liverpool. I'm just I kind of struggle to see 70 million as a good signing based on the amount. But there are not that many good strikers around at the moment, and that is probably why they can ask what they want, because the demand is high. Supply and demand and all that. So we'll watch this space. Let me know what you guys think. I know most people do think he's a good striker, but do you think he is actually worth 70 million euros? What we saying, people? And sticking with LFC transfer room, big up yourselves for this one, because I wanted the quotes. Liverpool will continue to take the knee in the 2021-2022 season to protest against racism. Liverpool captain Jordan has explained why they made the decision as a team. It is very simple. We are protesting against racism. Bang, on the money. He goes on to say, I'm so proud of my teammates when we take the knee, and I also couldn't be more and I also couldn't be prouder to be captain of this club when our supporters applaud us as we did so. It is only by doing what is right and coming together that we can achieve positive change, and it is in this spirit that we will carry on taking the knee. My motherfucking captain. Apologies, I know it's earlier in the day, people. So apologies on that one. But my captain, this is why I love this guy. This is why I'm talking about. Just respect the man for everything, not just what he does, but he gets it. He gets us. He knows what it is. He's just a leader of men. He truly, truly is just a leader of men. So big up to the team. I'm not sure if any other teams are going to be doing this, but whether you believe it is doing good or not, it is still keeping the awareness there, which is the most important thing, people. The awareness. When you see the knee, you know what the knee's about. So it is keeping it in people's heads. The worst thing that can happen is everybody forgets, it goes back to normal, and we continue to be abused as anybody of any ethnicity or anybody who's of any sexual preference or whatever the situation may be. But in this situation, we obviously know this is Black Lives Matter, and we know that it's not, oh, well, that was last year. So no, the fight must continue. The fight must continue. So big up to the team, big up to my captain, and yeah, long may it continue. So that's been your daily news, people. Like, share, comment about everything that was spoken about. Subscribe if you're new. Share the word and all that good stuff. Hit that notification so you know when we're going live or when we drop a video, people. New members video dropping tonight as well for all you lovely members. So look forward to that. And we will see you very, very soon, people. It's your boy Drift, and I'm out.